Hey everybody, I'm Yolanda, founder and CEO of Pink Daisy Designs. We are at www.pinkdaisy, Daisy spelled Daizy, designs.com. So bear with me tonight, guys. It's probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. It has been a long day, but I just wanted to do this video for two reasons. One, I was extended an invitation to submit some products to two great YouTubers, right? So one of them is just shy of 100,000 followers. The second one is well over 100,000 followers. You can't beat that when somebody gives you an invitation and says, send me your products and I will review them online to all my subscribers. Cannot beat that. So I said, no problem. I am definitely going to do that and take advantage of that because it is absolutely no cost to me. So that's even better that they are extending this offer to me. The second is that I've told you guys frequently that I would do, just a quick little video sometimes of how I feel products. One day we'll do packaging, all that other good stuff. And so I just kind of was killing two birds with one stone, and you'll see how I actually pull the products together and we'll get them sent out, right? So let's get started. First and foremost is my work area is always clean. So I clean it and then it is sanitized after it's clean. The reason for that is because you're sending products to people that go on their bodies, on their lips. You want to make sure that you are ridiculously clean. So I do that and then I put down wax paper. The wax paper is for easy cleanup in between because I'll be doing two products. One will be the lip oils, the other one will be the milk bath oils, which are great. Of my top three products, these easily fall in the top three, with my body butters being probably my number one product. Now, here's the thing. I want to send each of these ladies three of my products to review. So help me out, guys. Text me, email me, inbox me, whatever. Take a look at the website. Again, it's www.pinkdaisy, Daisy spelled Daizy, designs.com. Look at our products. Tell me what it is that you think I should send as the third product, except for the body butters. The reason for that is because the body butters are literally whipped shea butter, mango butter, whatever. And so they're whipped, which means that I live in New Orleans. It is very hot. So there's a very specific way that I package that product so that when it gets to the person who's purchased it from me, it's still the way that it should be and has not melted. Because this is going to someone's P.O. box as opposed to their house, I don't know how long they may leave it there. I don't want to take the chance of it melting. So body butters are off the list, but anything else that you guys see, let me know. We'll get that done. But this is the thing. This is the favor I need from y'all. I need it done. I need y'all to give me some ideas by Sunday because this has to be in the mail on Monday. Right? So let's get started. Number one is I went out and I bought these little gold flakes, right? So I want to make sure everybody can see them. Gold flakes. I'm going to try something a little new and put a few of them into my lip oil. I'm hoping, so y'all, let's hope against hope. I can even get them in here because, oh, that works pretty good. Okay, because hopefully my hope is when I give it a shake after everything's put together, it's going to come together the way I imagined it in my mind, right? Oh, that's way too much. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of that back. So that's good. That's good. All right, so the next thing is flower petals. So again, goes with the no mess. Take a few flower petals, put them onto, and y'all, these smell so great, right? Put them onto my wax paper. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them down into the tube. So in they go. And I want to fill it about a little less than a third of the way. And then I just use this little skewer to push it down. It's just a little skewer that I got from like the bacon section in Michael's. So see how great that looks? So about a third of the way, and then we'll do the other one. So we're going to grab all of these that escaped and got away from us, right? And we're going to put these in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually put a real whole rosebud. Now let me tell y'all something. do not sleep on the Asian supermarkets, right? And the reason that I say that is I was watching another YouTuber and she was talking about a recipe that she has, and she needed actual rosebuds. So she went to the Asian market and she bought the rosebuds because they're actually tea. So it is literally an entire rosebud, and what they do is just boil water, pour the hot water. See how that's so great looking? They pour the hot water over the rosebuds, and then what they do is let it steep and they drink it. So the great thing about it, which is what she pointed out, was this goes beyond me and my desire and drive to always have insecticide and pesticide free botanicals in my products, because these are literally edible, right? You can't get any more insecticide or pesticide free than that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the rosebud, just drop it down in there, and then we're gonna give it like just a little push with our skewer so that it goes up right like that. Same thing with this one. Just give it a push down in there and then push it with our skewer so it goes all the way down. And then this is what we have, right? So, I mean, that's like really extra cute already. These are two that I did previously because these two are actually for an order that is going out on Saturday. So these I've done already. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add the lip oil. So everybody has been asking me all the time, what do I do with my lip oils? They're so great. What do I put in them? So I'm going to tell y'all this. One of the main things that make a lip oil so fabulous is Jamaican black castor oil. So if, as y'all can see, this literally just says lip oil, right? So all of my ingredients are in this bottle. However, y'all know I don't share my recipes. I work too hard on them. They are just worked on over and over and over until they're perfected. So yeah, I don't share those. So then what I do is I intentionally get like these little ketchup mustard thingies because they have a spout, so that means I can go down into my bottle and then just fill it and give it a turn to make sure it gets filled all the way. So what I like is to fill as much as I can, because bottom line is, you know, you want your money's worth. I know I sure do. So I fill it as much as I can until I get right to the top. Then I'm going to sit it up so that I can actually see it. And then we'll go to the next one and just fill, right? And then give it a turn so that it's going all the way in. And then I'm going to just keep filling until I get to the top, right? And then this is the last one. Same thing. Just fill, give it a turn so that it gets in all those little crevices. And then I'm going to fill it till I go to the top, right? And then that has some air bubbles, so we'll put a little more. And then that is how I do my lip oils. Now, rollerball tops. These things are so hard to get in. I literally have to push them down like that to get them in because they're so hard to get in. So I'm gonna just do all of them. Again, let me move this one over some. Push hard to get it down in there. And then I just want to make sure that you, yeah. All right, so they're in. And then what I do is put the top on. If I can get the top on, there we go. And then I'm gonna give it a little shake, right? And look at that, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see that? With the rosebud right on top. So I'm going to screw the top on all of them. Give it a little shake because I want my stars to mix in there too. The little gold leaf that I did. And see how you can see them? I know. See how you can see them? Because the thing about gold leaf is once they touch the side, that's it. They're stuck. That's one of the reasons why I poured it in, because If it gets on your hand, gold leaf is hard to work with, but it's so beautiful. It's like really worth it. So same thing. Give it a shake. And there are all my gold leaves, and they're moving around, and my camera's falling. And then this is the last one, right? And put the top on this one. Same thing. Give it a good little shake to get my gold leaves moving around in there. And there you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so those are done. Next, this is what I love about the wax paper. I literally am going to just pick this one up and put it first. All right. Next up is our bath salts. These are great. And with these bath salts, I'm actually going to put rosebuds and rose petals in it. So the first thing we have is, you can look here. I love these little bowls. I buy them at Family Dollar, like 2 for $1, whatever. I mean, 2 for $1, I think. But they're great because when they get to the point where it's just time to let go, I can just throw them away and start over. So this is our salts. We have 3 different kind of salts. If you can see that, it looks pink. It's because there is pink Himalayan salt in here. Pink Himalayan salt has wonderful properties for the body. Wonderful, right? You know, it's literally the same salt that we eat. This is dried buttermilk. This is what makes your bath water feel so, 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 so good. So, to start, we're going to add color. And I'm just going to put these both here. We're going to add color to both. Now, I use only, as I said, skin safe and body safe soap colorants. So we're going to add some in here because I want this to kind of be two-tone, because I have this idea how I want this to work out. So I want you guys to see it and how it's going to look. So I'm going to start with the buttermilk, which is here. And I generally like to just kind of use my hand to start with, because I want to break up when I drop that buttermilk in. You know, of course, it goes into dried milk, so it kind of turns into a little ball. So I want to break that up and make sure my buttermilk is turning a nice shade of pink. Because again, keep in mind, this is going to be a rose bath salt. It's going to be a 4-ounce rose bath salt. Matter of fact, I'm also going to put in my rose oil. Now, for a change, I'm not using an essential oil. This is a rose fragrance oil. Again, and so I'm just putting it in the fragrance oil into my salts. So again, everything that I use has been tested, is 100% skin and body safe, right? Those are the only oils that I use. So, and here's another thing. If you ever decide that this is something you want to do, even if it's just a hobby, let me tell y'all something. Use great products. I know that inexpensive is inexpensive, and you know, it's maybe a little better for your wallet, but I promise y'all, in the long run, if you get a really, really good product, and you know, they're pricey, but if you get a really, really good one, it'll last you forever. That's number one. And you won't have to worry about there being issues with people who have skin sensitivity or any of those things. And they'll love your products and they'll keep on coming back. So what I'm doing right now is just still working that soap, body butter, lip oil. It's all inclusive through the buttermilk, because I wanted to have a nice little pink tinge. And oh my God, if y'all could just smell this, it smells so good. That rose fragrance oil smells great. Let me just tell y'all, you just wouldn't even believe how good it smells. Let me get that off my thumb, because that was just like a little blob that got stuck on my thumb. So yeah, so make sure you get good products, y'all. And I know even with me in the beginning starting the business, I had a budget for supplies and products and stuff like that. But I learned very quickly the importance of using great products, right? It's just a must. And you know what's one of the main reasons that when I get a new customer, they become repeat customers, and then they bring in more customers. Customer service is important too. I tell people that all the time. I won't say an issue, but I had a situation where someone who knew a relative of mine ordered from me. Now I do have a policy about ordering body butters, as I said, and so I specifically put on the page where you can order body butters. Please see our processing and shipping policy. Well, I don't know if this person didn't see it, if she didn't go to the page and she saw it and she still didn't go to the page, but she ordered it. Now, I'm going to say this. There was fault on both sides. I had used one company for my dyes, and they just were not good dyes, right? So one of the body butters stained a white towel that she used. So, but she did not do priority shipping, which is a must in the summertime with body butters. And again, I said, you know, like I said, maybe she just didn't look at the processing and shipping page, or, you know, didn't think about it or whatever, but she didn't choose priority for shipping. So she did not reach out to me. She reached out to my relative that she knew and told her, look, this is what happened. They melted, and, you know, the body butter left a stain on my white towel. So my cousin told me, I was like, okay, well, did she call you? Did she text you or whatever? She was like, well, she just told me. She said she doesn't want her money back or anything like that. She just wanted you to know. So I was like, okay, no problem. Tell me who she is so I can reach out to her. So my cousin, in a roundabout way, told me who she was. I inboxed her on Facebook, said, look, you know, my relative told me what happened. I want to fix it. I want to make it up to you. She was like, no, your products are great. There were just those two little things. And I just wanted you to know because, you know, it's something that's small, but that can be fixed. But, you know, other than that, the other things I ordered were wonderful, because she did order a lot. She really did. She's like, the other things I ordered were wonderful. These were too. I love the products. It was just that they were melted, and, you know, it stained the towel. So I was like, okay, no problem. Let me fix it. She was like, no, Yolanda. So this is the actual salt. So she was like, no, Yolanda, you don't need to fix it. It's not, you know, it's not that serious. I don't want my money back or anything like that. I just wanted you to be aware. So I said, no, I want to fix it. I pride myself on my product. I pride myself on doing a good job. It didn't come out the way that you anticipated that it would. I want to fix it. So she was like, okay, well, sure, no problem. So it was only 2 body butters that she was having a problem with, but she actually ordered 3 body butters from me, right? I remade the products, all 3 of them, even though only one of them she had an issue. I mean, only 2 of them she had an issue with, but I remade all 3 of them. And then what I also did was I sent them priority. So this was no send me back the messed up stuff and I'll refund you, or, you know, I've just seen some people say some not good things about customer service with companies that they've ordered from, who just didn't care, just kind of like, oh, we want your money and that's it. So I didn't say all that. I just said, let me fix it. So I redid it, and then I mailed them to her the way that I specifically mail in priority, right? So I emailed her and I inboxed her and said, look, this is what's going on. This is what I'm doing. And here's your tracking number, because this was just me and her on Facebook, and it wasn't through my website where she would have automatically gotten a tracking number. So I said, here's the tracking number. She was like, oh, no, you didn't have to do that. No, I did, because this is my business. This is my brand. Not only is it my business, but it is also my daughter's business, Mackenzie, who, if you ever hear me, I'll refer to myself as CEO and CEO Junior, Mackenzie CEO Junior. She's my 16-year-old daughter. But this is our business. This is her legacy. I have other children. I have a new grandbaby who is 7 months old. You know, this is our legacy. This is what I'm passing on to them. So I want to fix whatever is wrong if I can fix it. So that actually is what I did. She inboxed me when she received it. She was so happy, you know, just really appreciative because I intentionally went the extra mile to fix it, because if the shoe were on the other foot, I would want somebody to do that for me, you know? I mean, that's just how it works. So these are all mixed. This is a great, great pink color. I love this. And then this one, I think, so this is the buttermilk, and I just wanted that to be just a little bit darker. And then I'm going to show y'all these great tubes. Let me move this one so I can pull this down. So I'm going to show y'all these cute little tubes, because generally, you know, if you buy bath soaps, I can't talk now. I told y'all it's late. It's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning by now. But if you buy bath soaps from me, they come in either 8 ounces or the big size is a 40 ounce. So these are 4 ounces because I'm just sending sample sizes in these. Oh, look how great that looks. I really like how it still has some of that kind of off-white from the buttermilk. So anyway, these are going to be just 4 ounces. So I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to do this, right? Which is why I needed to keep this here. So this one here, this one here. This is what I bought. Let me show y'all these. These little tubes. I'm going to turn them this way. Aren't these cute? These are so cute. So I'm going to fill them. And I'm going to start with, I had a funnel. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to start with my buttermilk. And just drop it in here. Right? And I want to get maybe this amount, well, maybe a little less. And put just a little bit of that in there back. So like this amount, and then I'm going to drop in the actual salt, right? Which is more than I want in there. Because I want them to try to be as equal as possible. So y'all see that? Y'all see how cute that is? And I'm moving it just so that I can see, make sure I can see it too. So then what I'm going to do is I have some rose petals. Now these are full-size rose petals. So I'm going to drop some rose petals, and I'm going to drop in, again, as I said, don't sleep on the Asian market, right? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So you know what I think? I think I am going to add these to the website. Now here's the only issue is I need to figure out what in the world I'm going to call them, because, and then I'm just filling this again. And I'm saying that because I really have no clue if, oh my gosh, I love that. Let me tamp it down a little bit. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? Let me move these out of the way so I can move it down. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Yeah, these have got to go to the website. Have got to go to the website. But then the problem becomes, let me add a little more of our salt. The problem becomes, though, what the heck am I going to call them? Because I already have the bath soap mini, and I'm just putting a stopper in it because it came with this cute little cork stopper. Look at that. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me put that there where it won't fall. So then my problem is, what do I call these? Because I have no idea. Okay, y'all, again, the 8 ounces are already called bath soap minis. So we need to figure something out. And then I'm just going to add these dried rose petals in here. So help me out, guys. Again, text me, call me. If I know you like that, you got my phone number. I'm going to add in our rose buds. And then let me know what you think, because it might even come down to having to change the name. I think I gotta push that down so my stuff will fit in there. It might even actually have to come down to me changing the name of those 8-ounce bath soap minis, because, and this is just again going back with our salt, and I always do that. I know that sounds like a little loud, but it's just to get it down in there. So anyway, I was saying, so oh my gosh, isn't that the most gorgeous thing you have ever seen in your whole entire life? I'm gonna put the stopper in, and I always put the stopper in just to measure, because I want to add a little more salt to the top. That's gonna be too much. And then bang it, top on. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Definitely going on the website. Definitely. So, as I was saying, guys, help me out. I need a name for these, because they can't be minis, or I got to change a name or something. So, look, here's the other thing. With any of my bath soaks, if I use botanicals, I don't like using botanicals and not sending you something to go with them, because then you got a mess. Look at the two of them together. Then you got a mess trying to clean up all that stuff out of your tub. So anytime that you purchase a botanical garden soap, bath soak, or anything that's going to go in your sink or whatever, you also get this little taffeta bag, right? So what happens is you get the taffeta bag and you dump everything into this taffeta bag. And as long as your water is relatively warm, it'll dissolve. The reason for that is because we intentionally buy only finely ground salt. So it's not like when you sit in the tub, you feel like you're sitting on needles because the salt's too big and it doesn't dissolve well, or your water's not super duper hot so it hasn't dissolved. Oh my gosh, y'all, I just cannot stop looking at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. So you get this taffeta bag. You literally take, if you have this tube, just dump everything in the bag, turn your water on, throw it in the water. I'm telling y'all, I do this all the time with these bath soaps. Throw it in the water and it'll dissolve. But all of the botanicals stay in the taffeta bag. So you just pick the bag up, dump it. Now, if you get the 8-ounce, you got a few little bath time out of the 8-ounce. 40-ounce bag, you got a ton of them. So these are reusable. Don't throw these away. If you see this because you ordered a botanical, that's what it's for. Don't throw it away. You can dump the botanicals out, set it out. In 5 minutes tops, it's gonna be dry because it's taffeta. But there you go. So y'all, I'm telling y'all though, I just cannot stop looking at these. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So now all I have to do is put labels on, get them in the mail on Monday. And so these are 2 of the products. Let me hold this one like this so y'all can see it better. These are 2 of the products that I will be sending out in the mail on Monday to those 2 wonderful women who were so sweet to say, hey, here's an opportunity. Do you want it? And yes, of course I do. So it'll be going out in the mail on Monday. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this was just a little video to show you a day in the life of me packaging products and putting everything together. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact us through the Contact Us page on the website. Again, it is www.pinkdaisy, Daisy spelled D-A-I-Z-Y, designs.com. Now, I am off to bed. Enjoy your Friday. And until next time, one more thing. So in my next video, I just want to give you guys a head up. I will be talking about supporting Black-owned businesses. Not only Black-owned businesses, but specifically women Black-owned businesses. And the reason for that is because we don't support each other enough. I will tell y'all this. Once a week, for the most part, I buy a product from a Black-owned business. Be it male or female-owned, Black-owned business, I buy a product. So my next video, I actually am going to be reviewing 2 of those products that I purchased. So it might be a little bit soapboxy, I don't know, but I just want y'all to kind of get on the train and, you know, see that lots of us are doing great and we have great customer service. We have great prices. We are trying to build a legacy for our families, and it's perfectly okay for you to support us, for you to take a chance on us, just like you take a chance on Walmart and JCPenney and Dillard's and all those other places. So I will review those 2 products. I actually am waiting on one that should be coming any day. Maybe do that one too. I don't want to make that video as long as this one. So hang tight with me, guys. I appreciate y'all watching, and enjoy your Friday.